Hi Adams, happy Tuesday. Today for social studies, we're going to continue learning about immigration and we're going to focus on why did all of these people from Europe choose America? They could go anywhere in the world. Why did they choose America? So again, we have those push and pull factors that we talked about yesterday. So those push factors, people were being treated unfairly because of religion. They weren't allowed to practice the religion they wanted to. People were out of work, especially farmers. They needed a job, they needed money. Third, they were living in some very crowded living conditions. And fourth, some countries were experiencing disease or war. And some of those pull factors was that there was a lot of cheap land in America for people to live on and farm on. Secondly, people were paid more for the work they did and there were more jobs available. Third, we have freedom of religion, which means that anyone can practice any religion of their choice. And fourth, there was that hope of a better life. So this is Ellis Island, and it is several buildings on this island, and they make up an immigration station. And this was there from 1892 to 1954. So when immigrants came across the ocean from Europe, they stopped in the New York Harbor, and that's what this water is right here. And once they arrived at Ellis Island, they had to pass a series of tests. And if they did not pass these tests, they were not welcome into the country and they were often sent back home. So this was the island where many immigrants first came into America, and some of them unfortunately didn't make it past there. We have the Statue of Liberty, and this is a statue that sits on a small island in the harbor. So often when that boat was coming into the New York Harbor and the immigrants first saw the statue, there were lots of cheering, excitement, because that is a symbol of freedom. The Statue of Liberty represents all of the freedoms that American citizens have and all of the rights that we have as Americans. So this was often a symbol that got people really excited that they were finally here. They made the journey and they were on their way to a better life. So not all of these passengers were treated the same. There were different classes. So there was first class, second class, and third class. First and second class were the more wealthy people, and as soon as their ship arrived in New York City, they were given a quick look over test and then they were sent right into America. Now the third class passengers, who were the poor passengers, they were not allowed to go on to New York City directly. They had to go to Ellis Island for some more inspections. So the people with money were allowed right in, whereas the poor people had to go to this island and go through many steps to, if they could possibly even get into the country. Some of them did not get let in because they were sick or they had something that the officials saw on them that they did not want to let them into America. And this is just a map that shows you where these people are coming from. So we've got Europe over here. They are coming from different parts of Europe, but no matter where they come from Europe, all of the immigrants are passing through the Atlantic Ocean. And then once you get over here to the United States, here's Ellis Island, so right on the coast. Here's the Statue of Liberty, which is on Liberty Island, and this whole thing right here is the New York Bay or the New York Harbor. Okay. So your questions today, number one and two, you're going to choose whether that statement is a push factor, pushing them out of their homeland, or a pull factor, pulling them towards the United States. Number three, you're going to fill in the blank. So what was the island called that was that immigration station located in New York City? Number four, what is the body of water that the Statue of Liberty is located? Number 5, the Statue of Liberty is a symbol of blank. Number 6, true or false, all immigrants were treated the same. And number 7, what was the ocean that the immigrants from Europe traveled across? All right, I hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Adams.